Residents of Lafia have expressed displeasure over the persistent scarcity of Naira notes in circulation. Adams Abdulkadir, who went round town, brought back situation reports.
No doubt that the last couple of months have been challenging for Nigerians as scarcity of Naira notes eats harder on the country economy and paralyzed business activities across the country. The adverse effect of Naira scarcity on Nigerians cannot be overemphasized as people continue to queue up at various banks, POS. A visit to Motor Park in Lafia Metropolis, NTA News observed that the situation was quite devastated as commuters complained of non-compliance to cashless policy of federal government.
So we are facing a lot of challenges in our system now. Because when you come to the motor park, you want to join motor from here to, let's say, just Okano, and you discover some of our drivers, they don't have accounts, and the passenger doesn't have cash in hand. So we are finding it very difficult for us to do our normal business. They could have called, maybe let's say, Minister of Finance, or Permanent Secretary, or State Assembly, National Assembly, Senator, and whatever. They should join hands together and decide, think how, where and where we will get the challenge, where and where they will be free.
However, experts have expressed divergent views over accessibility of internet connection and its efficiency.
There are a lot of benefits when it comes to cashless policy. Naira, cash will not be going around, and the internet of a thing will still move. We have data structure and so many things. A lot of benefit would come in to Nigeria when it comes to cashless policy, if people can be able to adapt it. The internet issue is something that everywhere is having those issues, but by the grace of God, I believe they will make use of a very good method on how we can be able to use this cashless policy. There is USSD code. There is no, you don't need to have an internet when you are trying to do a cashless policy or whatever, when you have to do a cashless transfer, whatever. But there is USSD code, a code that you can be able to use to make transfers.
Although I like the cashless society, but we see an issue of network. So when there is no network, it is very difficult to transfer.
Now, when a policy is given, people try to interpret it in a way that suits their own concept. And that is the biggest problem. So people with such mentality, because some group of persons are there just to benefit from the suffering masses. And people like this should not be allowed to go scot-free. They should be dealt with and be used as scapegoats so that others who have intentions of committing the same act should be careful and should relax.
If government is willing to redesign Naira, then there should be enough currency in circulation so that people can have access to it. Look at what's going on.
According to CBN, 10th of this month is expected to be the deadline of old Naira notes as legal tender, which the collection and deposit to commercial banks continue till further notice. In Lafia, Adams Abdulkadir, NTA News.